Hello, I'm back again. We have loosened one cylinder head with all the joy there is, and I found it was tired and not in a very good order, and some questions are arisen. We have some question about the oil filter, and first we are going to check the oil filter, but I'm missing a tool. It's always the same. Normally I do not understand why people tighten so very hardly this bolt. You don't need much. What is that? Dripping something on the ground. You don't need a lot of force to have this oil tied up or whatever. This O-ring doesn't need a gasket sealant like that. That's not necessary. It's also flattened out. You use a new O-ring, please. Why? Because it's too expensive to buy one. Then we take out the oil filter. Oh, nice, there is a ring. That's a good example. This one has worked very well. The oil filter is dark and looks old. Now I'm going to check the oil filter, and I was thinking, because the oil is so burny, so smelly and so dark, that I thought there was something worn out, like a push rod bearing or a crankcase bearing, but I do not see any evidence here, so I am maybe wrong with my story, but I don't. Normally there is some other problem. Okay, that one. We're going to take out that cylinder head and looks what inside. But man, the smell is horrible. That's normal. And now it's all iron. I throw it away in the bin, and at the moment I get 18 euro cents of it. That's normal. Of it, so I'm getting rich. Oh, I have something special. Ooh, ooh, this smelly. Oh, that's a new smell. The most of the things I can do with my eyes. I see what's wrong, and then I replace those things. You can do that also. When you see something is not shiny, is discolored or rough on the surface, you know you have to throw it away in the bin or repair that part. Some parts are never worn out, the other parts are always the same. Boom. Yes. I told you earlier, when you want to remove a cylinder head, they are stuck. You can use a hammer. This one is going well. Oh, I found something. I told you earlier in a movie about this O-ring. Look, this O-ring is flattened out. So when you see that, you know you have to replace it with a new one. I don't care what you use, but put a new one in there. This one is not very hardened, but flattened out and will not expand back. So this one is not working. And there are two types available. Oh, this one is also with a welding edge, no problem. Okay, throw this away. The other one I will keep for spare parts. Oh, what a smell. Okay, when I see this is very neat. This, godverdorie, wat een lucht zeg. So, for the people that understand Dutch, yeah, they know what I've said yet. Fucking hell. The smell is in this one bearable. I don't like it. I do not know what is smelling like a hell. That's not normal. So. Oh man. Yeah, this engine has burned oil, and I do not understand where the oil is coming from that is was burned. But something is it looks, if the engine is very hot. I don't think I'm going to use this cylinder block. I think I throw that away, because the smell is so wrong. I have to find a lot of burned oil. Oh man. And this one, oh, I've got my answer. That one is fucked up. Normally I can feel around this way if there is something wrong, but I've seen something wrong. I think when you have some sanding paper or something like that, I think you can solve the problem there. But this one has, I think this gasket was blown away, and that consumed all the water. So don't use water in your engines. And this engine was stored for a long time, too long. Oh man, de godver, wat een lucht joh. Dat is echt niet normaal. Yeah, sorry, that was Dutch. I will explain. Oh, the smell is horrible. It's coming out of the engine, and I do not understand why. That is new for me now. Let me explain what I see. There is rust inside this cylinder wall. This cylinder wall is maybe toast, and when you grind it away with sanding paper, maybe you can use it. This one is good. It feels very smooth, but I think there is something more to it. But what it is, I do not know. Why is all the water out? This one is not leaking there. Then we have maybe a radiator problem, but the oil is shining and we can look through it, but it's very dark. And on this side, when I remove the balls, this smell was horrible. Oh, yeah, godverdorie. Ooh. Yeah, something like that. Let me explain what I'm doing now. I want to feel if there is some clearance. This is the crankshaft bolt, directly on the crankshaft, and when I turn this around, it runs too easy. It's too smooth. There is no resistance of water. I think the piston rings are a little bit tired, and normally I can feel some clearance, and then I know one of the push rods bearings is running out, but not the case at the moment. Yeah. It runs very well. So now it's time to go to the back side of the engine and remove all the parts there, and let the let oil dripping out of the engine on the floor, and clean it later on. This one is not going to use any longer. So this one is toast for me. So I am going to use all the parts inside. Maybe I have a clue here. No, this one dipstick is very well. Sometimes the dipstick is melted away, then I know the oil was way too hot. I think about 250 degrees. I think I do not know what type of plastic this is, but maybe nylon, and nylon is giving away about 220 degrees. So when the oil melts the dipstick, it's very hot. Normally the engine runs about 80 to 90 degrees. On the cylinder heads 110 degrees, and in the back side of the engine 60 or 70 degrees. So the dipstick never melts away, only when something is going horrible wrong. Maybe we find it out. Okay, thanks for watching. See you later.